Rightio, I'm sitting in a Formula One car. What could possibly go wrong? I'm going to try and learn Spa in the current, well, last season's now, Formula One car from Mercedes. This is an A-class race, so there's no driving line, there's no automatic pit limiter, all sorts of helps are turned off, so I am really going to struggle. Just checking to see what options I currently have on for the clutch. Auto clutch, fantastic. With an auto blip as well, so it does a little blip of the accelerator as I change down if it needs it. I've got the halo set to transparent so I can see through it. I've set my driving position up, and I'm just gonna ease out of here. I gotta learn how to turn off this limiter off, as Jim has just reminded me. And I'm going to do a very slow exploratory lap. This will be the only corner that I know the name of. This is Eau Rouge, which apparently you can take flat out in a Formula One car. Blind crest at the top. And then, obviously, longish straight, so the more speed you carry through that scary as hell dip, the better. Formula One cars brake incredibly quickly, so I'm going to be braking way too early just to try and learn the track. I'll probably stop talking after a lap or two just so I can wrap my brain around it. I've switched to the hard tyre. Whoa, get around. So the setup that I downloaded was for the medium. I've kept everything else the same, just sitting a little short at the moment, and I've switched it to the hard because if I do the race, which I intend to do in about 45 minutes time, I'm going to try and not pit, and I'll do that by nursing the tyres by driving slower than everyone else, but then I'll gain quite a bit of time in not having to pit. Not quite, like 30 seconds, which I'll probably give up in 2 laps, but I'm just going to try and fix this driving position, find a sensible spot to do that. Maybe on the inside of this. Just looks a little low to me. Might as well get it right before I get a feel for things. So I'm at 6 centimeters adjusted here. If we go to 8, as long as my head's not hitting that halo bit, I can see a little clearer. Turn that back off. First gear. Slowly away. So when it's going quickly, it has an amazing amount of downforce and just goes around corners. When it's going slowly, it has a lot less downforce and it has so much power that the wheels will want to spin every time I touch the throttle. That looks like a big stop. Okay, so that's the S's at the end of the lap onto the main straight. I'll try and talk my way through. It's a famous racetrack and I just don't know it. So big stop at the end of the... Well, bigger stop than that. Crash. Haha, a wheel fell off. And I've sat down lower in the seat. Probably just a VR glitch, but I can imagine that something broke and my spine is broken. Let's try that again. We are back in the car. We'll reset the view. Yes, now I'm a little higher, so I was at VR glitch. First gear. Limiter is that button. Pop out of here. Disengage limiter. Okay, that would be the first corner that I just missed. Let's try it at 3/4 throttle. So breezing off there. Yeah, okay. It's no brainer, full throttle. If I get it right. Is there 8 gears? There's 8 gears. Okay, so I wasn't even in the top gear for that. Okay, what happens at the end of this? There's a 100-meter sign. Brake it. Okay, so it's a chicane. Relatively quick chicane, but a chicane. And then a right. And this is pretty good visibility. 100-meter marker. Whoa, okay. So it kinks in further. Try again. Whoa, lit up the back. Try and stay under 80 manually.
Exit's clear. Push.
Without the pit limiter. Now, I assume I'm starting on cold tyres every time. I might just bring up the tyres. That's better. And to see, are they cooling down in between or what's happening? I have no idea what the operating temperature is, but if I can keep an eye on them and see if there's a big drop when I inevitably crash again and go back to the pits. That first one's quicker, but this second one needs proper braking. Yep, done it again. But it's got a second element to it. That opens, so it's opposite. VR's doing weird things. Doesn't help. That. Okay, that's quick. I remember this from a different game. Rightio, that's a double right-hander. You can go quite wide in that. Yeah, okay, and that then gets tighter. There's two corners that tighten. Get some rally type calls into this. Medium right tightens. That feels like it just goes on forever. That's not a braking corner, good to know. This looks like a kink. Kind of is. And this looks like the S's. Pick a spot. And don't squirt until lined it up in a straight line. Okay, 150, way too early, but I just want to get around it once. Still didn't slow it down enough. That's a proper hairpin then. I can respect that corner. Full speed down into Eau Rouge. Start right, flip the inside. Alrighty, that's still only in 7th. There's much more speed there. This first one was... Oh, this is the S's. 100. Too early, but let's just get around. This one opens up, or at least isn't that tight. This one tightens, so slow it down, and then slow it down more. Find the apex a little later. This one opened. Still got a brake. Yeah. Can't remember this one. Let's find out. Ah, this is the 2-corner deal. Yep. Go quicker and go wider. Now... yeah, already forgotten. Okay, that's the one that kicks in again. Cool, so the 2-corner deal is quick, but after that we go slow again. So it kind of alternates. That opens up. Yep, once again alternating a shorter corner, tighter corner into a wide, a big open section. This is just a kink. 6th gear. So is this? Let's say it is. Brilliant. Survived it. And now S's. See the 150. Probably break at 100, but in, I assume the better I do the first one, the easier the second one will be. Look at that. I've made a 1.5 seconds just by not falling over myself. Of course I'm quickest overall, I'm the only one here. I can probably go wide on that exit, there's a lot of room there. Can I even get to 8th gear? Let's just knock it into 8th and see what it does. 8th. Hard tyres, probably not the best, but a bit of room on the curbs. It's sort of stuck in that there's no power left. Mind keeping it in the 1 gear and not dicking about with up and down gear changes, that sort of thing. Second bit of that corner. Get across to the right. This opens. Didn't need to change down. Great. Okay, double left. Brake later. Go inside, outside, inside. Okay, can still go quicker, but at least I have the basic geography down, which means this is tighter, second little kink there, and then this also tight, but the next one opens. Yep, nice exit. Oh wow, there's a lot of runoff on that exit. And then this is clearly flat. What have we got here? This is the sweeper left, followed by another kink left. No braking. Just out of the grass perhaps, but no braking. 8th gear. Okay, maybe at 100, 150. Yeah, okay. Gee, it slows down quickly. Changed up early, just so I'm not spinning the wheels. 2 seconds up. God, there's a lot of room there, isn't there? 150, 100.
Time was 152.10.
Just gonna try and hit that apex one day. This is all without even thinking about the energy recovery system and battery boost, and the drag reduction system, the DRX, which opens up the rear wing for more slipstreaming. Try it. I've hit it now, and that's why now the engine can climb a little bit, and it'll automatically shut it again when I hit the brake. Okay, brake, 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 start wide, go to the inside. There's somebody else on the track, which means I should turn my relative on. Tyres are at, well, the same temperatures as they were. In, out, in, out. Oh, track limits. No worries. Let's find that relative. Lap's gone anyway. Where's relative? There he is, 39 seconds behind. I just don't want to be the dickhead that gets in people's way without knowing where they are. Ripple stroke felt good through the steering wheel, actually. Okay, full speed kink. Just how I like my kink. And slow down. Also part of my kink, I guess. Let's turn that DRS on. Is it ready? No. Not sure. There's all sorts of red on my steering wheel. Probably related to cutting the track, not the DRS. I should probably check in to see if DRS can be opened through here, which would be insane. Surely not. There's the DRS zone. You could hear the engine change, which is kind of cool, but it had more to give. Okay, 100, and then a half a beat after 100. That's not too bad. Well, I've made a second up just now by getting one corner right. Tuck it in tighter. And out. Leave it in this gear to take it. No. A little too wide. At least like getting aggressive. At least it's controllable. At least it didn't snap on me. That's not too bad. That counted as still being on the track. Good. It's honestly quite easy to drive just because it's got out or snap on me and throw me into a fence, but it's got so much downforce that as long as you keep it going relatively quickly, it's not too bad. When you go really conservative and really slow, I'm sure it'll be a little harder because it won't be glued to the track as well. Now there's still easily a second to be found just by not screwing up corners. Okay, so that was waiting until the ripple strip appeared on my left, which is too late. And that's too much throttle. You can see it think about snapping. And again, it communicated that it was going to do that before it did it. I'm not concentrating on the braking point. And I could back off, which is great. That's exactly what I want. Here is the limit, please slow down, is information that's very useful to me. Okay, so this lap is not going to count. Whoa, okay. That's remarkably not death. So I braked even later for that, so that is possible. Trying to go a little harder here, maybe trying to get a bit more aggressive with the steering inputs to see what I can put up with. So really... No, that's understeering. And then once you're wide, you're screwed. But that one was just an ease off and a hook in. Let's see if I can get this right. Brake at the end of... No, don't brake at the end of the ripple strip. Or maybe do. Wow. That's going to be technical. It's going to be weird trying to line that up. Knowing that it gets wider on the exit. But I do need to slow it down before attacking it. That one opens quite wide. I hope that green AstroTurf isn't too slippery. Just have a glance at the steering wheel for what the battery's doing. It's the last piece of this puzzle. It's at 82. I've had it set to balance the entire way, so it harvests a little bit as we're braking or coasting. Oops, come on. And shit, it deploys it like that rather quickly. Spin this around. Whoa, instant spin around. That's hilarious. Let's take off in second. Whoa! Okay, second still lights it up nicely. Haha. Let's take off in third. Okay, third will still light it up. I guess once the tyres are damaged, or in this case got grass on them, they're less sticky. So, is there an indication here on where? Well, they're warmer, but they're not any more warm, so I guess the hard tyres aren't that susceptible to getting damaged if you light them up. Don't know if you can see that my view is getting quite dirty, so I'm going to reach for the tear off button next time I have a split second. About now, so cleaner view. Sun's gone away, everything's less bright. Changes the look of the track a little. This is a clean lap, just a slow one because we spun so much early on. Okay, so I need to treat that as a slow in, but then just get into it for the end of it. This is the second kink. Get it wider to get a better exit out of here.
Sector 2 is 3.2 off the pace.
3.2 in one sector. I do intend to race, and I intend to obviously trundle around at the back, but I don't want to be too dangerous. That sort of a speed difference is... It's impossible for a leader then to know what to do if you're catching somebody at that sort of a rate. So I don't want to be dangerous. Okay, so we have a flying lap.
Sector 3 is 2.2 off the pace.
Stuffed up the first corner and lost a keep. Okay, can ride those curves quite a bit, which gave me some speed through here. It's quicker than my quickest lap. So 100 and then the ripple strip. So the ripple strip seems to be an easier marker.
Off the pace. You passed this lap from Clark, 142.66.
Got 6/10 already. I can get this one right. Probably knock down 2 gears, but from here on in it's flat. Yeah, lost some time. Bigger corner, second little kick. There, line it up. Oh, too early on the throttle. Held it. Didn't hold it enough. Off track. Once again, it sort of snapped out, went wide a little, but didn't spit me out, for which I'm grateful. Okay, tried to turn left under braking to open up the corner. Bad idea to turn anywhere under braking. Okay, those shift lights are so quick, so I need to shift earlier on all of the big accelerations. Like now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's got enough power down low. Just smash the button. That helps. Yep. I think I lifted. I think a little wee came out. Okay, hit the DRS button just for the hell of it. Which will of course affect the braking zone for the next corner. Because hopefully I'll be going quicker. Just one gear down, let's say. Absolutely. Don't need to break even that much, but my goal will be to find a comfortable lap time and a way to get that without risking things like get off that curb, don't hit that outside one.
Sector 2 is 4.8 off the pace. Alright, beyond.
That's off track as well. Okay, so got too many wheels off. And that's okay though, I must have kept enough behind the line. Activated DRS. And for quick gear changes. Still cannot bring myself to get near that wall.
Need to watch the track limits.
Okay, so 152 is the fastest clean lap. I think I've crept up in my view again. Something feels like it's right in my face. Feels a little better. Works best, I think, holding the gears, as in not changing down in between. That was going for too much. I reckon I've damaged that. Did not even see him. That's a problem, that I wasn't looking for the guy coming past me. Okay, quick check of the time in the real world. 25 minutes away from the start of the race, so still time. Work out what the hell I'm doing. Oh, I was going to check the tyres, wasn't I? They're hot. They're very hot and they're worn at the front. So if I exit out of this and request a new car. No, there it is. Request a new car. Smash it twice just to be sure and get in it. 77 is what they start at, and they were hot and worn. So it does keep them just from the teleport back to the pits.
His exit's clear.
So here's the thing now with cold tyres, as they will be on lap 1, which is obviously the most dangerous part of the race. I'm just going to see a consequence-free environment, how different they are. Is that sliding? It's not too bad. I'll open up DRS. Engine responds, we're being able to go slightly faster because of less drag, and we'll drive it as we did before. It's understeering a bit more, so you do have to heat the tyres up, but I don't think I'm good enough to be able to really notice the difference. Let's not be rude and turn the relative back on. So he's 2.8 seconds behind, so we'll see how quickly that disappears. 2.6, 2.3, I'm conservative through here, and here's some corners coming up, 1.4, and he's just going to be right up my butt on this. If if I just do the predictable thing, will he go round? Or will he wait for it? He will wait right there.
Right side's clear.
Okay, let's follow him for a bit. Probably could have gone faster through there, and I'm gaining on him because I'm drafting him. He had a mini lockup. He went wider before hitting that, and he got much better drive out of there because I'm shit scared of hitting the throttle too early. Yeah, okay, that's where you're supposed to go. That would seem to make a difference. And I need to be more aggressive with the throttle, trusting that if I feel it like that I'll catch it. That's quite impressive, watching someone else go through Eau Rouge and then following them through. Okay, am I too conservative on this? I probably am, but let's see. 200, 100, halfway through the ripple strip.
1.3 off the pace.
Look, if he's just an average driver, then I'm okay. If that's a slow driver, then I'm in trouble. I don't think it's a very, very quick driver, because that didn't seem alien to me. It's about the edge of the track.
Seconds off the pace.
It's not that much worse than I am in the Renault 3.5 behind the leaders. 3 to 4 seconds a lap. It's a pretty long lap. 5 seconds a lap even. Would be okay by me. I've got to try and get that rolling out of there instead of completely stopped.
Sector 1 is 1.3 off the pace. Sector 2 is 4.2 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.9 seconds off the pace.
150.
150. 116.
Okay, try not to be twitchy there, because twitchy will completely unsettle it. Okay, didn't brake until I was inside that ripple strip. Not changing gears here. That's where I've gone off a few times, so I just need to still stay conservative on that one. This one is okay because it's got good visibility. This one, pick a spot. Just as the ripple strip is about to end. Then I gotta work out how much to brake. Feel like being up on that curve is dangerous.
Sector 2 is 4.2 seconds.
Just with the trail brake. And there's an off track.
Need to watch these track limits.
So that's not a runoff area. I only 11 seconds behind the person who passed me 2 laps ago. Now 10. Well, 10 after the chicane for him. Let's over brake. Still couldn't quite get anywhere near that wall. That's so cool in VR. Suddenly let's call it a Ferrari appears. It's obviously just another Mercedes. We've only got the one Formula 1 car in iRacing, but liveries make it a little more interesting. Let's get rid of a tear off. We'll see again, am I going to hold people up unnecessarily? It was not great. he's ducked around there, so I'm going to brake early, which seems sensible to let him go. I'm not going to try and switcheroo on him, but wow, they're aggressive through there. Oh, I love that. Threw it to the right to take it to the left. Apparently I'm going to be up on that curb. Let's just go with it. It's down 2 and again get up on the curb. That way I won't go wide on the exit. I tend to be holding gears for too long. Just trust the fact that it's got low down torque and go. Although this feels like it's in too high a gear.
Is 1.8 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 4.0 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.9 off the pace.
So I can still smash the brake at the end of that if I've gone too late, and that seems to pull it up. I was going straight to begin with. Where's this DRS zone? There. And 4 green lights means it's on. I'll turn it off again, on again. It's probably not good. Felt quicker. Okay, trail braking inside the corner works just before the... I can't even pretend to go wide and then cut in like he did. Let's try it here. Looking wide, brake a little. Maybe.
Sector 2 is 3.5 seconds off the pace.
So that works. 1 gear change there, and make sure that I hit the inside. It's gained me half a second, and the exit out of there is going to gain me another 2 or 3 tenths down the entire length of this. Should that be down a gear? Maybe not. First gear obviously, so I just keep smashing it. What if I go second now? Yeah, it gets a drive out. So I go second as soon as I can see the edge. Braking way early.
6.8 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 3.5 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.6 off the pace.
Now he is fresh tyres straight out of the pits. So I should have every advantage in the world apart from ability. Yeah. Getting caught staring at where they're going and how they're getting there. It's mesmerising how they throw the car around. So turning, trail brake there, and try this wide, inside. Yeah, I was not even on the throttle. That's better. Look at the green numbers everywhere, but didn't feel right. Wide. Shit. Grass is bad. Grass is bad. Down 2 gears, which I think was overkill. I wonder if I can change the steering wheel to qualifying mode next time, because it does look useful. There's a +1.7 on there, which I guess was my split to fastest ever. Yep. Okay, so that split at the top is on my steering wheel anyway, so I could ditch it from my view to add some immersion. How do I do that? Alrighty, so rely on that. That makes sense. Tear off to see it even more clearly. Wait. Break even later.
Sector 1 is 1.7 off the pace.
Somebody 2.3 behind me. I wonder how quickly they're just going to appear. They're right. I mean, it is up to them to not hit me, but I've also got to be predictable. Classic overtaking lane on the highway move. Got a great exit, so now I'm going to pull away from them in the one bit they could have easily overtaken me. Big stop at the end.
It's just done 141.
Okay, he just decided not to waste his time chasing me.
Sector 3 is 3.4 off the pace.
And I'm off again there, so really do need to brake harder there.
You've gone outside of track limits there.
Yep, I'm just going to cruise around, double check that the steering wheel's doing what I think it's doing. 6, yep. So it is against the all-time best. If I change that, the steering wheel doesn't change. Cool. 16 laps, and battery's been sitting around 81%. Tires are 100% still. So there's a chance, a good chance, because I'm not pushing them by not being anywhere near as quick as real drivers, that they'll just last the race, which stops me having to do a pit stop, which, I don't know, it gets rid of one thing that I can stuff up. How much does the temperature change? 77 is what they're like when they come out of the pits. Let's drive a little properly for a few corners and see if that changes. Putting some load on the right hand front did nothing. Put some brakes on. Changing the display, that's not showing me anything different. So maybe the display is broken because there was wear previously. So the goal of this lap is to work out a braking marker for the final chicane. No, for the first corner after that chicane, because I've gone through that several times and it's just they're easy one exits to get rid of. Clearly let me go, but at least I recognise that and picked a sort of sensible spot to do it in. That's understeering because I went in too quick. That needs to be hooked in earlier. going to do is try full throttle with lots of lock on to see if it can even spin around on the high G corners, because I've been feathering the throttle out of them like I have to for the Renault, and maybe I don't with this, so I'm losing easy time. So this is just a feel thing. That line flashes up and I can modulate the brake, get it into second there. Okay, can't just floor it. New lap, not going as quick as I normally would be. So I still can't judge that. And the angle is going to play a bit as well. That same as Knock Hill, I need to attack it from wider and later. I think they're going to bring rain to iRacing at some stage. And you can see as the clouds come over that that'd be quite the thing if it started sprinkling and changing the track. I mean, doesn't need more challenge, but it'd be quite the thing. And that car crashed off to the side is, no offense, but what I'm hoping for in the race. As everybody pushes for tenths and positions. Too wide there for a while, so maybe I'm not pushing hard enough. So let's try this with full throttle out of the second one. So there, and now full throttle. Yeah, it just goes. Turn, full throttle. Wow, just hit the rev limit. So, don't need to feather out of those. Just point and go. It makes sense, there's a full throttle and God knows what speed. So where's this line? Line, beat, first gear, too slow, didn't get wide enough, second gear, and going DRS. What do we got here? Braking earlier. Gained me 3/10. So conservative means faster. That felt smooth. Wait for the DRS. Hit the button. 4/10 up and gaining. Later. Halfway through the ripple strip, then turn in. That's good.
2 seconds off the pace.
And off track because I was on too much throttle too early. Less throttle here, and now if I punch it, okay, it does still want to go around. That was the test. Let's just ease it round and see what the tyres are doing after that sort of thing. Again, to test for the race. So no easing off, just hooking in. Slides a little, but not slippery, grassy. Getting it in there. Yep, full throttle leads to understeer. I should pull off the racing line here. That is broken. That looks hilarious. So you need to get off this idea of full throttle through those corners. Maybe just through the last one of those. Let's check. We're at 1:49.45, which in comparison to everybody that's been here, 6 seconds. I mean, these are people that are practicing early on, but gee whiz, 6 seconds? Division 3, 2, 1. Takuchi's Division 6 and Hannum is Division 8. Takuchi's the slowest because he's the lowest division that's finished a lap, and he's still Although 1.5 down from the next guy, 6 up on me. So I'm on the hards. So let's try. What happens if I go to the softs? How big of a difference is that for car feel, speed, confidence? So you can see the strips on the right of the tyres are red, soft tyre. Let's bring up the tyre info. Why are they worn? I got a set of worn softs. Must admit I don't quite understand the tyre stuff. They're incredibly hot. And I guess that means worn. Okay, I've overestimated their power. Let's go back in. Go with softs. Go all the way out, get a new car, so there's no damage. Tyres will be whatever they are when they're new. Quick check of the real world time. Shit, the race is about to start, so I need to get off these softs when the race starts, but I do want to do
If it takes it's clear.
some part of a lap, ideally a whole bloody lap, on the softs to see if some of that 5 seconds is just higher choice. Let's see. Let's respect the fact that they're cold. So they're not in the hundreds now, at least, in terms of temperature. Just a feeling this is going to ruin what little feel for the car I had to be driving it with different dynamics. Especially since I assume that the softs will, they've all disconnected, whereas I don't have the notice yet that the race is about to start. Because I didn't register for the race. And I've just missed it because it's after 10 o'clock. I needed to get in and register for the race. Stuffed it. Well, let's continue the test on the softs. So I'm not concentrating now because I'm annoyed at myself for not having registered for the race.
Slow down, give back some time.
So they're not a magic grip machine.
Service penalty.
I didn't pay attention to the giving back of that time.